What's going on, people? Jam Sketch back at it. I'm feeling good. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling great. Hope you're having a good morning. Back at my desk, ready to sketch, ready to draw. And I also do a lot of applying because I'm also, I want to get in the industry. I'm a freelance artist now, but I also want to work in the industry. Everyone knows I love me video games, okay? I would love to create for a studio. Um, So I apply. I hit the Indeeds and the LinkedIn's and all that stuff, and I've been having a tough time trying to find a job. Like, there's no real callbacks, and it's like, man, is it my skill? Am I just maybe I got to level up? Maybe I'm not ready. Maybe I'm not there yet. I mean, there's a lack of experience. I spent a lot of time in the service industry. Uh, and then I stepped out of that to become an artist full time, and it was quite a jump. The two worlds aren't exactly similar. There's some things that there's some parts of each universe that crisscross into each other, but for the most part, they're two different worlds, man. But and it's good. I mean, freelance is awesome. Freelance is good. You just got to stay on it. It's not exactly a work at home and you ain't got to worry about nothing and you can sleep all day. It's nothing like that, dude. You really got to promote yourself. You got to get out there. You got to price your work properly. You got to do all the work. You're working nonstop all day, you know? You're not just working from home, piece of cake stuff. You're like on it 24/7, 365, all the numbers of all the weeks of all the calendars. But still, I want to get a studio job. I want to work, maybe on film, animation. I love animation. Video games, I love video games. It's a dream of mine to like design characters for a game. That would be awesome. But when you're not getting calls back or whatever, you're missing calls. I don't know whatever's happening. I got to sit back and look at myself now. Like, I got some leveling up. The art journey's never done. We all know that. And I also got to think about my portfolio, right? Because think about it. These employers, they're hiring for certain jobs. And all they want to know is if you could do that job. Can you do that one job very well? And the art game's competitive, man. There are killers out there, all right? Got to watch your back. There's killers out there, man. Noticing in my portfolio, I have a lot, because I'm a fan. I have a lot of fan art. I got a lot of fan art in my portfolio. And I'm at the point where I think it might be like hurting me. So I'm going to make a habit of getting back to the originals, doing the original designs, doing original characters. Dun, dun, dun. All right, let's get this bad boy started. Typical teddy bear. We got the head, the ears. Getting all the basics down, right? Man, I've been drawing this guy for so long, man. It's crazy. And for no reason, because the stuff I'm usually into sketching is like superheroes, fantasy stuff, dragons, knights, warriors. And I've always found myself going back to this teddy bear. And so I'm like, okay, I got to give this guy a story, a background. What is he about? Where does he come from? And I came up with this little girl who's deathly afraid of the dark, who's forced to stay with her auntie after her father passes. And the auntie's super strict, right? Like, lights out, go to bed. And night after night, this takes a toll on the girl. And her fear grows every night because she's in the dark. She hates it. But before her dad passes, he gives her this teddy bear. And he's like, look, even when I'm not around, this bear is going to protect you from the dark. Right? So that was his his last words to the daughter. And, the inevitable happens. He passes away. He was terminally ill. So she goes to live with her aunt. Super strict aunt. Go to bed. You're not afraid of the dark. There's no boogeyman. Go to sleep. And her fear grows to the point where it's ripe. The boogeyman feeds off this. So he sees her, he finds her, sends his minions, and they rip the soul right out of her, right? So the little girl, to us, she looks like she's in a coma. Doctors can't explain it. Like, she's still alive, but she's just not responding to anything. The auntie gets worried. Everyone's in a panic. This is when the little bear comes to life. Goes into, I don't know, maybe the closet, under the bed, wherever the boogeyman leaves his portals. And this bear goes on a journey to get her back. And he's fighting the most gruesome, nightmarish. He's in a nightmare world. And he's relentless. The bear's relentless. And I had a conscious decision to make the bear look as unthreatening as possible. So you're never going to see him with claws. You're never going to see him with muscles. He looks the same throughout. But the damage he does and the way he treats these nightmare creatures is like, Jesus, man. It's on some Kratos, God of War type stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much the story. At least the premise. And let me see, what am I doing right now with the sketch? Looks like I'm thinking about a background. I got the gist of it. I know I want him running. I guess I wasn't feeling the scarf. Because that's his only thing. He's a big pink teddy bear, red scarf. And that scarf does get damaged throughout the story. I mean, he gets damaged throughout the story. And it's crazy because the vegetation in the nightmare world, the grass is like needles. And if you pull it, it's like this black thread. So you're going to see him take damage and use this to like fix himself. So in the end, he's gonna look kind of worn down, kind of beat up. And the end is crazy. The end has a big twist. The end is like the reason I really want to finish this. I think people are gonna enjoy it. Yeah, and it's crazy because it's those type of ideas, the one that's been with you for so long, and you're like, why am I not doing anything with this? I say do it. Take those ideas. Get those ideas out. You don't want to... I always had this thought, like, if I don't get these ideas out, they're just going to haunt me. And they're never going to leave. So why not birth them? Why not get them out? Why not let them get into the world? Shine in the eyes, make him extra cute. Because his whole design is about the contrast. This cute little teddy bear in this crazy nightmare world. All of these creatures, these demons, these things, they're all wondering why he's there. How did he even get here? And it's really a revenge story. They took something from him and he wants to get it back. He was summoned to protect this girl, and he's gonna see that through. my lasso out. Adding the little highlights to the scarf. I want to add some dimension to it. Looks like I'm playing around with layers. Going in. And I like doing this. I put like a darker layer over it, right? An overlay, usually dark purple, for shadow. And then I kind of cut through the dark purple with an eraser, to get those highlights. And that's the beauty of art, man. There's many ways to approach this stuff. This is just the way I'm doing it for this particular thing, for no true reason. You can come at it in many different ways. This is just the technique I chose at the time. And at this point, I'm not even sure about the setting. I don't know where this bear is right now. Thinking about him. I haven't drawn him in a while, so I'm just enjoying sketching him out, And he's simple design. Most of the times you find those are the best kind of designs. When you make these characters, a lot of people like to throw all kinds of stuff on them. And that's cool to do if there's method to your madness, if there's reason. But if the bear doesn't have gadget, if he doesn't need a utility belt, don't draw one. If he doesn't need shoulder pads, you don't have to draw it. Really think about the character and what they like to utilize, what they do, and let that build your character. With this bear, I thought about the element of surprise to his enemies, the feel of him being underestimated in a crazy, gritty, tough, vicious world, the nightmare realm. Him obviously being an outsider, I wanted all that to play into his character. So I'm like, dude, I'm gonna make this guy super cute. Super fuzzy, fluffy, all the cute stuff. Notification. Speaking of which, as a matter of fact, hit that notification, smash that like button, follow me on Instagram, subscribe to my YouTube, if you're digging any of the content you've seen from me. Because it's only gonna get better from here on out, guys. So I suggest you stick around. Hit me up on the Patreon, show me love. I think this is where I decided, you know what? I want something going on. I want our bear being chased by one of his enemies. Yeah, this is when I started thinking of environments. Where is this bear? Where's this guy at, man? And then I get an idea. I'm like, oh yeah, I know what's going on. I know what's going on. I said, dude, okay, I got it. He's fighting a morph. A morph is one of those nightmare creatures that sporadically and randomly change into different things. And it's gruesome and it's vicious. And we're going to have him chase our guy. Yeah, I started laying down the basic forms for it. Little debris here and there. And that's it. I mean, that's what you're doing. You're building it bit by bit, piece by piece. You know, maybe this thing has multiple eyes, tongue. Maybe the tongue has a face on it. I don't know. It's a nightmare realm. Like, anything goes. And you know what? We're gonna stop here, man. We're gonna end it here. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. And you know what? This is gonna be part 1. We're gonna continue later. All right. Take care. Much love. Peace.